Hey, girls, this is episode 5 of Your Daily Dose. It is a self help podcast located in San Diego, California. My name is Luther Palmer. I am your host, and I'm here with Deliz and Myra. Say what's up, girls.
Hello. Hi.
Hey, and yeah, this is episode 5. So please, if you are walking, running, laying down at work, let's adjust that posture. Let's take a nice inhale to reset. Hold at the top and open mouth exhale to accept. Wonderful. Put some energy in that spine and let's begin. Awesome. Hey, so what is it? The last time we met, we so in our part of our yoga practice, I guess if you're calling yoga, a part of us doing yoga together Monday and Wednesdays, we try to journal and reflect at the end of each session. So last week, what day was it?
Wednesday, June 17th.
Why did I skip a page? I skipped a page. How did that happen? So June 17th, the question of the day was what?
What is you?
Oh, do we want to share this? Did we share? Oh, we didn't have time to share.
I have time to share. No,
Cool.
I think I passed.
Cool. So, Myra, you got time to share today? The question today was, what is you?
So I had a hard time thinking about this. And I came up with the word later because I didn't like the word I used to describe it, to describe myself earlier. And that was the word analytical.
Okay.
So I feel like I try to look at facts objectively without, I'm an empathetic individual and I empathize with people, but I try to look at things like neutrally, right? Like if somebody comes to me for advice, I try to look at both sides and kind of consider both feelings and then objectively give advice based on that. So I feel like that's more of the thinker in me. Like I take emotions into consideration, but it's not my final decision. You know what I mean?
No, totally. I feel that we definitely have some parallels there. I feel like I'm definitely logical. And, have you ever felt like, damn, why don't I feel like you right now, or like the proverbial you? Like when someone's like pouring it out and I'm like, yo, I want to feel you. Trust me, I'm there for you. I just don't do this like you do this. You ever felt that way?
Yes,
Isn't
all the
it
time.
gets crazy, right? And you get these
Yes.
looks like, are you? I'm like, yes, I'm listening. Yes, I care. I promise. I just don't. It doesn't. Yeah, I feel you. And I actually, I'm struggling to even talk about it because I feel you. I'm the same way. I don't know.
I know. And sometimes I think about it. I'm like, am I a cold person? Do I lack empathy? But I'm like, no, I understand your emotions. It's just that that's not how I view, that's not my first instinct, right? When it comes to
Well,
addressing a situation. Deliz has known me probably like half of my life now, right? Deliz?
Yeah, for sure.
And Deliz is the more emotional one between both of us.
Oh, absolutely. 100%.
And I acknowledge her emotions, but she knows I'm not going to necessarily cry.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
When she starts crying, because I don't know, it's just like I'm too much of a thinker, I guess.
And I think it's different because it's, I feel like it's either you're a logical person when you think about things or you're an emotional person when you think about things. Like the first thing that comes up, how am I feeling or how am I making another person feel? As opposed to logistically, let's think about this. Like, how I feel like, I don't know, it's different, but to each their own. I feel like we all process emotions and situations differently, and it's okay.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. And I think the older I get, I used to when people would open up or be emotional, I had like 2 phases of this. I was like, I would just be like, yo, get away from me with this. Like, whoa. There's other people in the room that you need to be doing this with, not me. Or I would just feel like and that's not being uncomfortable. I would just shut it down. Like, nope, I don't feel this, so I don't want it near me. So I would like shut it down. And then the second thing is just being uncomfortable. I was like, oh my God, they're hugging me.
They're
Um,
touching me? What?
and they're saying all these things. I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I'm like, okay, fly on the wall, just, listen, be open and everything. But the older I get, the better I've got at listening and just being like, okay, maybe someone doesn't like want a response. They just want they trust that you can handle what they're about to tell you, Myra.
Yeah.
And that's all that they kind of want you there for. They're not using you, but they just feel like, hey, you are so strong and you can take this emotional bearing that I'm holding inside of me because it's so heavy for me. So I like have to let it out to someone.
Mm.
And probably that's because I know we've talked like privately and like you'll share during class, like this person opened up, like, oh, like this is probably why it's happening.
That's true, because people just want somebody to listen, and we provide that avenue for people, right?
Yeah.
Because you're right. I do have a lot of people like just come pouring out their emotions to me, and it's like I'm just listening, right? Like that's all I can do, just because I I will not react right the same way. It's just I'll listen to you and I'll acknowledge your feelings, right?
Yeah, yeah. All right, let's go to Deliz, but there's a second part of this question, but let's go to Deliz with this one. So the question today was, what is you? And the context of this was like, this question was asked in of like, I think I asked in the context of like, if you get up from the table, right? Like, what would like your closest friend or your dearest friend say about you, right? I
Mm-hmm.
think that's was the
How did they
context.
describe
How did
you?
they describe you and all that?
I went totally emotional on this. I said, I feel like sometimes I'm the light at the end of the dark tunnel.
Okay,
I feel like that's the best way to put it.
interesting. So are you just a light or are you a part of the dark tunnel?
I both. I
Both.
feel like sometimes you need that little beacon, but to get there, you have to go through the dark tunnel. That's what I put.
Interesting. I think before we dive into this, let's go to the second part of the question. And because I think it'll be a little bit better about that. So the second part of the question is of why do you believe that about yourself? And let's start there with you.
With me,
Yeah.
I said, I sometimes see what other people can't see in themselves.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
So I absorb that energy.
All right. Now I see what you're saying. Being the light at the end of the tunnel. And do you feel like that's like for all friendships, relationships?
For the most part, yeah. I feel like family, friends. Getting a little emotional here.
Why do you get emotional when you talk about this?
Because I feel like sometimes I forget to see this in myself. So
Mm.
it's like, I know I can do it for other people. And sometimes it's just harder to do that for myself. And just having that balance for myself so that I can be there for the other people that I care about.
I think when certain people are light in other people's lives, they just shine and shine and shine. And no one recognizes it until the light's off, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's the
Mm-hmm.
thing.
It's a good way to put it.
But like you're illuminating everyone else live and showing them what they need to see, but you don't have any light for yourself. I think a lot of people fall into that thing of I had my restorative yoga final today, and you have to have like in the intro of it, you have to set an intention for the practice and then have like an overall message. And my message was just to surrender. I think in this world, I say this all the time, it's hard life that we live here, and life should be hard. It's fun when it's hard because we see it all the time, these rich people committing suicide. And I've met some wealthy people and they're like, dude, I'm just so numb. There's just nothing. So there should be some struggle, some trial, tribulation, something just to spice up life. But you shouldn't let that stuff weigh you down. You got to surrender it and let it fall off of you and let gravity do what gravity does. That shit's heavy. You're supposed to be light. Let it fall, you rise. and take care of yourself. So that was like a big thing during my practice today for a restorative class, was just surrendering all of that. It's really hard to do, but super powerful to be the light for someone else. I think the most powerful thing on this planet is to live for something that's not yourself.
Mm.
You know, I people that have nothing to live for except for themselves. What, and being a veteran, I see this a lot because so many people detach themselves from their family. And I've talked to a lot of veterans when they go in service, they move to a state or a different country, and they're away from their family, and then there's a detachment, or they wasn't close, or they joined the military to be away from their family, or whatever it is, to get away from a situation, and they get used to being alone or PCSing, jumping from spot to spot to spot, so they don't have a flag.
Mm.
You know, they don't have any roots. They don't develop any like a true home. A true home. So you live this world only caring for yourself because that's that mind state. And I see a vicious cycle. And with a community that I'm close to, a veteran community, where I'm like, hey, you need to be around someone that will call and just check on you. That does a lot different. Like if you're in a community and they're like, hey, I haven't seen, John, just use the placeholder, John Doe, in a week. And if they call you, that's awesome. Like that's really awesome. And a lot of people don't have that. And just to attach yourself or to live on this world, not for yourself, but for something else, it's really cool. It's really cool. It doesn't mean you got to have kids. I don't think anyone on this podcast wants to have
No.
kids. so, but yeah. What was your part two, Myra?
About why I think people view me this way.
Yeah, like why do you believe that about yourself?
I think I mentioned earlier, it's just I feel like when people come to me with all these emotions or just seeking kind of like my view objectively, I feel like that's when I realize like that's how people view me. And just when I'm feeling like I'm facing a stressful situation, whether at work or personally, I feel like I try to look at the facts and then say I have a problem at hand. What I try to do is say, I'm going to take this step by step, like, I don't know, my mind automatically starts calming down and I start like looking at the situation and just analyzing my next steps. So I think that's why I thought of that first.
I'm really curious. Because how do I say it? Because what you just said there, you have a belief and you've like fortified this belief because when you are approached with a problem or a situation, you can logically look at the variables and be like, okay, this and this, let's make the equation and we're gonna figure out the equal sign, right? But this is life, and I know you ran into like emotion and trust and things that actually you cannot there's no measurable amount of trust, truly. Either you do it or you don't, right? I trust you a little. What the hell does that mean? Right?
That's non-existent.
Or I like you. I like him. Okay. Like, what does that? You run into these variables that you actually can't measure,
Correct.
but you can just say things. So you have to have that emotional side help you figure out those problems. So how, like, that has to, what, you're 31, 32. So you've definitely ran into problems where you're like, fuck. So how do you ever explore that emotional side of yourself to figure it out?
I think I struggle with that.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people are just automatically thinkers. Like I'm really good at like figuring out emotions for others, but then for myself, I have a hard time being emotional and looking into myself and seeing and acknowledging my feelings. So I definitely do struggle with that. And that is like sometimes when I go to friends, that's when I'm struggling with like my own emotions. But I admit I tend to be a little close off when it comes to my emotions and just acknowledging what I'm feeling sometimes.
Look, man, see, I think the world is honestly a web and we're all connected. I did this restorative theme and literally my whole thing was surrender and take care of yourself. and you two both were talking about how you can do so much for everyone else, but when it comes to that time to be kind to yourself, light up your world, is super hard. Man, I struggle with that shit too. But I don't know. I think I've been on the other side of being so destructive to myself in ways where I've been in pain and just been like, I'm just supposed to feel this way. Not even considering the other side of just being like, hey, I put myself in this situation. I can be kind to myself and get myself out of this situation. I think I just got a lot of reps of being pretty, and not to any intense, but pretty shitty to myself, where now I'm being really good at being okay and balanced and good to myself. But I fall in a different thing. I feel like if I help others, it's being good to myself. So it's a little I think easier for me. For the question today for me, what is you? I said that I'm energy. I believe I'm energy. I'm meant to be attracted by people that want their energy amplified. I feel that I think, and I used to feel like it was weird. Maybe it was weird, but I've always been. Anytime I see someone, I want to hear improvement. Not obsessed with results. I just want people to understand that today, tomorrow. Today, tomorrow. What does that mean? Today, tomorrow. Tomorrow's in the future. You gotta keep moving. And I've just seen people just being stuck in this fucking past so much. And it's been 2 years. I'm like, hey, man, what's up? And they're like, yeah, I'm still living in the same spot, still at the same job, still doing the same thing, complaining about the same problems. I'm like, man, that is just brutal. And that upsets me. Where I always like to check in. And when you're ready to amplify yourself, you're ready to go, I'm going to be the fuel to that fire. I'm going to be like, dude, let's go. Let's do this. Let's do it in a smart, sound, educated way. Let's take care of ourselves. But yeah, I just believe I'm energy, honestly. And like, why do I believe that? What did I say? I'm having a hard time reading my own handwriting here.
Chicken scratch. Jinx.
Right.
Double jinx. I don't know, right?
Let's see. So it's something, the fact that I want to be, I don't even know. Oh, I said I want to be what I want to attract, basically.
Okay.
That's basically what it is. The reason why I believe that is I said this. It's an everyday struggle, but I want to be what either I am or what I want to become. And I want to just attract those people in my life.
I like that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
And this was a Wednesday post. And guys, if you're listening to this podcast, let's check in with a nice reset breath. On our next command, take a nice inhale all the way in. Hold at the top and exhale. Adjust that posture, put some more energy into that spine, and we'll continue the podcast. So every Wednesday, I ask this one question. What's that one thing you're going to do on a Wednesday? I mean on the weekend, because we stop our practice on a Wednesday. So what was that one thing you're supposed to get done on the weekend?
I was really happy about this one. I put no plans this weekend, do laundry, enjoy peas, and eat poke on Friday. And guess what? I did all three.
Whoa.
Look at that.
Whoa.
What poke spot do you go to?
What poke spot?
I DoorDash. But
wow.
but listen.
You guys should have seen the shame in her face.
Listen, it was my cat and I just doing laundry on Friday, and it was beautiful. It was really nice, actually.
It was beautiful. If the cat wasn't there, would it be beautiful? It was just laundry, Myra. What the fuck?
Hey, laundry can be meditative, right?
It can. You're right. You're right. Beautiful. That's fucking hilarious. But what poke spot?
Actually, I'm trying Poke Chop. I think is the one that.
Pokey Chop, is that
It's
I
a
think-
PB, I believe.
PB?
Yeah, I'm like, it's actually pretty good.
I'm glad that you brought up Pokey. I was listening to some podcasts about Pokey, one of my MMA podcasts, and someone brought up that the number one Poke spot in the world, you know where it's located?
San Diego?
No.
New York.
No,
No.
no,
Hawaii.
no. Close. Hawaii, but close to San Diego. You're not going to believe this.
Tijuana.
No.
Baja California.
Big Bear, California.
What?
Really?
Yes.
How?
I don't know. It's like
What is the
and
spot
it's like
name?
I don't even know. Like look up your phone right now. Like look up greatest Poke Shop in the world.
I'm like, Big Bear.
It's literally Big Bear, California.
Poke shop.
But what's funny is like so about 3 weeks ago, we're talking about Poke. Obviously, I'm not talking about this shit. James and some other people in the yoga class is talking about it. And they're talking about this Big Bear spot this Poke spot in Big Bear and how great it is. And then I think on the air, it's one of my big podcasts I listen to. They're talking about this damn Poke shop in Big Bear, California.
It's called Tropicali.
That's it. That is it.
But okay, I've been burned before
Yeah.
by people's rankings or like Yelp
Mm.
reviews because like when I went to Vegas, I had all these high expectations.
Where'd you go in Vegas?
I don't even remember, but it wasn't great.
I think it's
She
crazy.
used Yelp.
Oh,
I
yeah.
used Yelp, which I guess was my mistake. And I went to the ones that were like decently rated. And I was so disappointed.
Myra, you have Deliz number. She knows where to go into Vegas.
I know she suggested some places, but they were a little far from us where
I
we were
thi-
staying.
But I also think Vegas is a place where a lot of people travel to, so you can't really trust
Reviews,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, but what is so? Read me the first review on Google for Tropicana.
Tropicali.
Sorry, they're not paying us. I could say it wrong any day. What's the first review?
Sponsored.
The
I'm just
first
kidding. We're not
one
sponsored.
said,
All right, here's the first review.
"What a fantastic place!
Whoa.
Great food, drinks, service, and atmosphere. The tiki decor is outstanding with tiki mugs and T-shirts for sale. We went when they first opened, so there was no wait at all.
Oh, it is a tiki bar. Yep.
The teriyaki chicken and waffles were delicious. The tiki drinks aren't as strong as at most tiki bars, but they were just as delicious. You can eat inside or out. The deck has a wonderful lake view. Highly recommend it. We will definitely be back."
First off, give me some snaps for that reading. Good job. Snap, snap, snap.
Yep.
Second, you're basically saying, fuck that review. I don't believe you.
I have to try it, is what I'm saying.
But isn't it funny it's in Big Bear? Isn't that crazy?
Is. That's crazy.
I was like, let me look at these photos on Instagram.
I was
How does
expecting
the photos
Hawaii.
look?
Oh, photos of the menu. I don't want that.
Tell them the Instagram, since it's audio only, you got to tell them the Instagram if they're going to look it up. What's the Instagram to this spot?
Hold on. No, I think this
You
is
know, we have to whoever is listening to is Belgium and Germany? I'm blanking.
No,
right now.
they're a separate country.
Yeah, my bad.
Mhm.
Bad. What's the cap? No,
out of state.
no, it is Belgium. Who's ever listening in Belgium? We appreciate your support. I don't know how you found the podcast so soon, but we appreciate your support.
It's
I think you're confusing Berlin with Belgium because Berlin is the capital of Germany.
Okay, but it is Belgium. It is Belgium. I'm down to try the spot since they have waffle fries and teriyaki chicken, but I'm not a poke fan at all.
Why don't you like poke?
I'm just not into it. I'm not. I think you guys, this is going to be a whole podcast on its own. I think you guys abuse your food way too much. All that shit that you put on top of it, that's food abuse.
That's because you don't like vegetables.
It's not even
Garnish.
vegetable. It's like the garnishing and like, yo, just eat the fish. That's it. That's all you need. Little soy sauce. You got to put this and that and all of this. Like, come on.
best fish was that. Where did we go? Somewhere on Convoy, but they had toro tuna,
It was that AZ sushi spot or something like that.
and it's like
This-
wagyu, seafood wagyu.
See,
It just
that's good.
melts
I-
in
I
your
like-
mouth.
I like that. But then you got to put why are you putting all that shit on it? I don't know. It's food abuse. That's all I'm saying.
But the Instagram is at Tropicali. That's it.
Oh, look at there. Hey, what was your weekend thing that you were supposed to get done?
We were supposed to try a new breakfast place in TJ, but we didn't try a new place. We went to an old spot called Café La Flor or something like that. I don't know.
Yummy.
Oh, delicious.
You're gonna return?
Always.
Cool. Coffee La Flor.
Hmm.
I like it. I was supposed to organize podcast stuff.
How did that go?
Yeah, I got it done.
You did.
Yeah, got it done. And
check,
I didn't.
check.
And what's most important, I didn't buy anything new.
There
I
you go.
found everything. It's so funny. I have all this shit that I just never use. And our friend Keith was like, you can't throw anything away because you're never going to know when you're going to use it. And ever since he said that, I'm like, let me just go into my fucking box before I order this cable off of Amazon. Guess what? Have the cable, have the micro SD card.
Let me go shopping in my backyard.
Seriously, it's so bad. And then I'm like, this is why I don't have any fucking money. Or like, this is why I don't have like the money that I should have. I'm like, whoa, where's all my money going?
Oh, yeah.
All
Food.
of this. And food, God. Food. All right, well, that wraps up our recap of last week's journaling session and everything. That was really cool. Yeah, that's a really big question. Like, who or what is you? Take some time to yourself to reflect about that. We put in context just to help you and guide yourself to an answer. And it doesn't, again, this answer will change as you get old, as you get older, as you experience, as you meet new people, as things shift and change. But you gotta have some core values to yourself. And I want you to stick to that. And it sounds like for Myra, you have some really strong core values of sticking to the numbers and the facts. That tells me, and well, it shows me that you're very loyal, and you're always gonna basically be at a table and set the person straight, even if they're your friend. And Liz, that tells me like you being the light in that dark tunnel. Yeah, that tells yeah, we all know that. If you personally knew to Liz, yeah, you would know that. But hell yeah. So we're 27 minutes in. I just did that nice recap of the journal. And what is today's journal topic? What are we going to talk about? What are we going to talk about today?
Usually you already have the questions
Yeah,
ready.
I got it.
I was
So-
like, what do you mean? We've never been asked this before.
So our question today, we did a podcast actually yesterday on Father's Day. Myra, I don't know if you listened to it. And today is June 22nd,
Yes.
Monday.
Yes.
And what I've been obsessed with, or the new obsession, is single action, multiple return. So a lot of people look at this in finance. We're like, dude, where can I give you $10 and you give me $100 back? 10x return, right?
Mm-hmm.
So before I ask you the question, this would be the question. What is one rule that you can implement in your life? One thing that you can do or stop doing, think about it like that, that will cause an exponential change. Not an exponential change. How should I say it? So one thing that you can do that will cause multiple positive things to happen. For example, we said going to bed on time. Think about it. Like, I read this email from this guy, Alex Ramosi. He basically just explained, if you're going to bed at 10 p.m., that means you're not going out at 10 p.m. That means you didn't have a chance to be mugged in the alley because you were asleep. That means you didn't get wrapped around a pole because you wasn't drinking and driving, or you didn't have time to drink. That means you woke up on time. You didn't miss the job interview. Think about that one single action that caused multiple things. And you can't use going to bed on time. And we can't use anything that we talked about yesterday.
Okay.
So what would be another rule? One rule. And on the podcast, if you're still listening, allow yourself to pause right now and jot it down, and we'll be right back. Awesome. And we are back. Okay. So we took a question of the day. It is a Monday, June 22nd. And what are we talking about? What was our question, Deliz?
What is one rule you can implement in your life that will cause multiple positive things to happen?
And we gave an example of just going to bed on time in our last podcast. Now that we got Myra here, Myra, what's that one rule?
I would say stop snacking so much.
Stop snacking so much?
Yes.
What do you consider snacking? Like
like
not eating
chips, like not actual food. Like
Okay.
I'm just snacking.
You're a snack merchant?
I am, and it's
I know
terrible.
someone else is a snack
But
merchant.
you know what? I've been good. I don't have temptations at home, so I can't eat it because I don't have it at home.
Yeah.
Luther just got some snacks.
Oh yeah, I did.
He had to go put him in my office. Like, put him away.
Dude, I got the ube party mix. Have you had this stuff?
No.
Girl. I know that you just said stop snacking.
Don't
They're good.
introduce me to new things, please.
Girl, this got introduced to me by a friend, Eva, in the B-Day camping group. Dude, this ube party mix, I think you can find it on Costco. It is on Amazon. It is just delicious. It's just trail mix, sugar, honey, and a lot of ube.
Sweet.
Yeah. It's so tasty. I was actually thinking about getting some vanilla ice cream and then crunching it
Oh
up.
my god.
Oh, you had to bring up the snacks? Get out of here.
Listen,
So-
it's my most severe addiction.
Yeah. More than shopping, you think?
I would say it's a combination of both.
Yeah.
But with snacking, I feel like it's the next thing I need to address because I'm like still like I struggle with it. Like I'm like it's a new week, new me, and that still doesn't work. So.
Oh, girl. I have this talk to myself every time. I'm like, okay, this was the last J I'm going to smoke. I'm done. And I'm like, hey, let's go to the dispensary. Oh, my God. And I'm like, new week, new me. I'm like, oh, God. Jesus.
I know it's June already. When is it gonna start?
Please. Say that again. My God. It is June. Like,
We're done with the year. It's June.
what makes you snack? Boredom, stress, or do you just like to snack?
I think all of that. Like stress is my stress mechanism. Like when I'm at work, like we have a little store with snacks. So I'll snack on that, or I'll snack if I have something I packed. And I think like sometimes when I'm really stressed, I just want to chew on something. And it's my like stress coping mechanism. Also, when I just want a distraction, like I'm bored, I'll eat, like I'll snack. And the thing is, I don't snack. I try not to snack so much, but it's really hard, you know?
I agree.
Yes.
But I like crunchy snacks. Salty, crunchy snacks.
Pretzels.
I like both.
Chips. Chips is my
Chips.
guilty pleasure.
So what? Okay. So what's your go-to snack? You say you have a little snack office, like a little what is it?
Like a little mini mart.
Little mini mart at work.
Yeah, but-
So what is that? You know how since you know Myra's boss lady, where she works, by the way, she's boss lady. So do they be like, hey, no one's allowed to touch this? That's Myra's.
It's the last one. No.
So
I like my pop chips. I also like love bread. And I feel like a lot of Mexicans will connect with this, but bread is life.
Carbs, yeah.
Oh,
Absolutely.
just bread. Like
bun,
pan.
With a P.
pun,
Yes.
pun.
And it's not even like I have to have a huge like piece of bread. Like just a little bit. Like that is my daily addiction, I swear. And it can-
Sourdough,
No,
I
it's more
love
like sweet
sourdough.
bread.
sweet bread.
Like donut. Not donuts like fully. I won't eat a full donut like that. But like, just like pastries, I would say.
Okay.
I love butter with sourdough. Not sourdough with butter. I love butter. It's more butter than bread.
I eat all the sourdough. I like bread too. I use bread as like if I don't want to make mistakes and overeat, I just fill myself with bread. And I'm like, okay,
That's a good strategy.
that's kind of
actually.
that's what I
Been
do.
working.
That is what I do. I'm like,
I also like sweet things though. That's also the thing. Like if I'm gonna eat something savory, I want something sweet to balance it.
all right. Myra's favorite snack is snack. Gotcha. What's your favorite snack?
Chips.
Chips.
I would say
Chips.
chips. Chips or popcorn.
That's so
Like
good.
I definitely will snack for sure. But I think like my thing is Coke Zero. God,
Oh yeah.
Oh,
it's
I
so
love Coke
good.
Zero too.
It's so good. Like that fridge cigarette,
Mm-hmm.
getting all the cancer, drinking all those microplastics, man. Cracking a cold one, man. That fridge cigarette. That's why it's called a fridge cigarette. Like for real, it's giving you all the cancer. It's brutal. It's brutal. All right. What? So what do you got?
I said wake up early enough, and this means like an hour before I need to be somewhere or do something.
I really wish you would do this. I think it's crazy that you can roll out of bed and go to work.
Yeah, same.
Like I
It
no
shocks me.
seriously, I think it's insane. And like you just do it every day. I'm like, there's no. She gets out of bed and she like, how can I help you? Like straight into like the mode. I'm like, there's no fucking way. I at my old job, if I would get a phone call, they would like try to be like, we can't have his phone ring until 10:30. Like, because like I'm gonna be super nice to whoever I'm talking to, and then as soon as I'm hanging up the phone, an email is being sent. I'm like, why am I on the phone? like, like I need my body to wake up and I don't know how you do it. Truly, like it's like
It's a skill.
impressive. It's crazy. Yeah. Please.
You know who's like that too? My sister,
Yeah.
Melissa.
Yeah.
She will wake up literally like 10 minutes before her shift. And I don't understand because I have to
How?
wake up an hour before to drink my tea, my protein shake, my
See,
coffee.
This is why I need to wake up early because it's like if I wake up early, I'm like moving and get hungry and I can snack before I start. Because then I like clock in and I'm like, okay, let me go make my coffee between these calls. I'm like, when? I can't. It's so busy.
Dude, I got yeah, you have to. I got a little upset with myself because I was like, fuck, I'm actually old. Because like I woke up and
We're
I was like,
young.
yeah, young, but you know, we're at that age where you're like, okay, if I wake up and I have to be somewhere at like in 30 minutes, I'm gonna be fucking late. Just to get ready and get out the house and all the choices I
yeah.
make. And it's nothing like put pants on, brush teeth, you know, whatever. I'm not fast anymore. I'm literally, it's 30 minutes to get out the house. I'm like, how? Like, how? It's fucking crazy. How? Oh, look at here. Oh, look at here.
You're onto something.
You know yourself. Look at here.
Oh, that's smart.
People
So-
can't understand what's happening. I figured out how to, I don't know.
Stack
Someone else
his
tell them.
mic. So we're trying a new thing. We're trying mic stands today. So it's just kind of figuring out.
But we're in a beautiful park where we just ran and did a great asana. We meet every Monday and Wednesdays. Come out and check us out. Train with San on Instagram. Oh man, I put reduce screen time. And we can go into this totally. And it's not just with your phone. It's all screen time. TV, decompression time, reduce all screen time. Even when you're working, how often are you looking at a laptop screen or a monitor? And then you go home. No, fuck that. You get in your car, your eyes go straight to your GPS looking at a screen.
Uh-huh.
Get out the car, wherever you're going, straight to home, TV on, couch mode, looking at a screen. So I think you should reduce screen time. All right, here we go. Why do you think you struggle with this? Wait, we already talked to her. Why do you think you struggle with that?
I love my bed.
Yeah.
I really do.
And sorry, I totally forgot to mention that. Say what your rule is again, just for someone that's gonna listen and like, got lost track. Your
What?
rule was
my rule was to wake up early enough to an hour at least before I need to be somewhere, do something.
and the second part of the journaling is why do you struggle with that?
I love my bed.
Love the bed, man. So how do you fix it? Do you get a shitty bed?
I think I just need to
Like,
put
what
my
do you
alarms
do?
again. I got to a point where like I'm not listening to my alarms. I'm just but I think part of it is going to bed on a consistent schedule and
Hmm.
kind of being like, okay, I'm gonna get up at this hour. Because when I have to wake up early, I do it. But same thing, I wake up 10 minutes before I need to go
Yeah,
back in.
I think this is so. My mom used to, anytime we had to do something or I had to go like for school or anytime I was like, hey, I have to be at X amount of time, she would always get me there an hour before, and I'd be so mad. I'd be like, what the fuck, dude? Like, yo, I could have been like, I don't know. I was about to say something, but this, hey kids, I'm 31. We didn't have social media back then. It's very, very new. Get off of it. All right, back to it. But yeah, I think that's why, like, I just have this internal clock, even in the military. Like, I, I'm glad that she did that. I was always just like, boom, I'm on time, whatever. And I would see people frantic in the room or
Yeah.
whatever, and then they would always forget something and all that. I'm like, you did all that rushing still to get yelled at. Like, you did all that
Yeah.
still to be late. Fucking insane. Fucking insane. But for me, I set my rule. If you just one thing that you can implement in your life that's going to cause a bunch of positive things, I believe, reduce screen time, and not just with your phone, screen time at work, screen time at home, just reduce screen time. Go on more walks, go camping more, talk more, honestly. And why do I feel like I struggle with this? I have this weird thing, like I don't really feel FOMO, honestly. I used to, and I'm honestly I'm so proud that I don't even suffer from that shit anymore, because I would rather be home, truly. But I also have a FOMO of connection now, like not actually being there or whatever, but like when I know there's like UFC event happening and I'm like, my phone's not there, and I'm like, dude, you should see me, Myra. I'm like scrolling down to refresh every 2 seconds for updates. Like, and I just feel like I have to be connected. I have to be informed 24/7, because what's happening in World Cup, then the playoffs, sports, politics, this, that, this viral, this funny meme. I just feel like I got to be connected, and I don't know why. So that's why it's hard. It's hard.
You know, it's funny. I don't consider my work screen time.
You
I know
should.
I should, and we
Should.
talk about that, but
Yeah.
I always don't consider that my screen time because I don't consider that my personal time.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have to work.
But it's your time.
That's true.
It's your time, Myra.
eyes,
That's
vision.
true. Well, already I can't. I've been wearing glasses since I was 7. So
Yeah.
I mean, whether or not I lose more eyesight, it doesn't make much of a difference to me.
Yeah.
But you're right. I don't consider my work screen time.
And I feel like it's gonna, I don't know, and this is where I get a little wacky and tinfoil hatty or whatever, but and we're gonna let's wrap the podcast. It's getting a little dark and everything. Sorry, I got you girls out here all late. But we're in the middle of a park shooting the podcast in San Diego. Come on, this is awesome.
Oh yeah.
This is just great. This is where I get wacky with this screen time stuff. Let's talk about toxic exposure. Oh, we just got heavy. No, for real. Our parents was exposed. Think about their generation. They were in, they're working in coal mines, working in the fields, being exposed to these pesticides if they're on farms. Like my mom still works in like a paper mill. Like she creates these like massive stanchions and all that. But think about processing filters, what they were letting in the air way back when. And now all of this cancer and health problems are creeping up, right? Stay with me here. I'm about to make the connection. Our exposure is the electronics, the screen times, and everything. That's what we're being exposed to, not the pollution, because we are aware of that. There's everyone's trying to make some money in California. You get exposed, slippage, whatever, you're suing, right? So they're like, no, we can't fuck around with this. We have guidelines for this, this, and that. All the guidelines that things have to be implemented we own a business in San Diego. Like the checks that you have to go through to get your correct business licensing or COI to enter in venues, so many safety marks.
Mhm.
Where is the safety marks for screen time? Because I feel that I know more people now that have a lot of headaches, a lot of ocular migraines, that are wearing glasses. Like, this is happening. And I'm just saying, this is me just being wacky and weird, I guess. But I think being overexposed, overstimulated to all these buttons, colors, lights, screens is doing something to us that we don't know what it's doing until we're probably 60, 70.
Well, you know how they talk about how the new, like the younger generations and how much their concentration has suffered because of this. Like they can't concentrate for more than a few seconds because that's all like all these short, like all their short videos, iPads, whatever they may be using, and how they're constantly used to this bright, like, videos, like with all these like noise and
Colors.
all these
Yeah,
things. And that's how they
the dopamine, right?
correct. Well, I feel like at least for us, more so. Well, I feel like for us at least we had more of a balance, right? Because I had a cell phone in middle school, but it couldn't do everything that it does now, right? Like the
Snake.
iPhone was not a thing until like what, high school, potentially college for us. And I feel like I am at least grateful that we had that transition going into technology. Like I could not imagine being a kid now and then that's all I know, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, I love being outdoors. I won't even go there. I hear kids saying like I'm depressed. I never said I was depressed or like knew what it was until I was like closer to 20 than anything. And I hear like teenagers saying like I'm depressed and whatever. I'm like, whoa, that's a heavy word.
And you know what though? The other thing is social media didn't become what it was until we got older too.
Oh yeah,
I feel like
Com-
that's also what's messing up all these kids.
Yeah, for
Dude,
sure.
I don't know. Something happened in 2016. It really changed the internet. There was two big years recently, 2016 and 2020. And 2020,
The pandemic,
pandemic, TikTok, all that other stuff. But I remember, and I I just remember people used to be a little bit more modest on social media. Like there was less skin, I think, and I felt like there was more guidelines and rules with this. But like now, men and women, you can basically be naked. And like the reason why I say that, I remember when people would post a photo
TikTok.
and like they had cleavage exposed or whatever. It was like this thing of like, oh my God, I cannot believe she posted that. You didn't tell her. You like it was around circles.
Yeah.
I remember this. Like, girl, you didn't tell me that my boob was hanging or whatever. And now it's like, show it.
Oh yeah.
Show it. Like what caused that? That
Ooh,
shift. Like what caused that?
I don't know. I think it's also a lot of the I want other people to see that I'm living this lifestyle also too.
For
It's just
sure.
like I care what other people think about me. And I'm like,
For sure.
nobody cares. Literally they're just
They care about themselves.
they're doom scrolling. They're like, I want to look at I don't know, the pups dancing, whatever. They're not even looking for people 100%. This is like memes took over.
That is so funny. That's so I get so pissed off if I see someone doing something dumb that I know I'm like, why are you posting this? But if they post their dog, I'm super happy about it.
See what I'm saying? I'm like, I want to say there's everyone has something that they gravitate towards, but
Post more pups, man.
yeah,
They're great.
most
Cat
of the time.
videos.
Oh God.
There you go. Uh-huh.
You know what? I'll give you this. Some of the cat memes are fucking hilarious,
Cats are amazing.
especially when like the orange cat when it looks all grumpy and shit, and people like meme it out and certain things. I love that. And I think I posted one in the group chat. What was it? It was about that was a little dog.
Yeah, it was a
About
dog.
the
It was a
tea.
dog.
Like, come on. That's totally me. I'm like, I don't want, but I want to be close enough to just,
Yeah.
I don't want to
exactly.
taste the tea. I just want to get the temperature.
gauge what's going on.
You know what's funny as we're talking about that? It's like I struggle with social media. Like sometimes I'm like living my life, right? And I'm like, oh, this would be a great Instagram post, right? Or like like, oh, I should make a story about that. But it's an afterthought. Like later I'm like, oh, I should have done that, right? Like I try to have more active social media because I'm like, I should try a little. But it's just hard because it's not ingrained in me to be doing that all the time, right?
Mhm.
Like when I take pictures for myself, not necessarily thinking I'm going to post them on social media.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to like make social media work for me, but I just struggle posting.
I don't know. I think, look, there's going to be a time in my life where I don't post anymore. And I'm going to be really happy about that. So.
But for you, I feel like it's also because of the work that you guys do. You do have to
Yeah.
be active on social media. For me, I don't have to for my work purposes. So like I feel like I have more of the freedom not to be as active, right?
Yeah.
For you guys, it's like it's not really optional because of your business and what you do.
Now, if you could, like, is there someone that you follow, or, and you don't have to like shout out a tag or whatever, but you've seen like seen someone's grid and you're like, oh, this is really nice, and you wish that you had like something like that?
For sure. Like sometimes I check out people or things like that and I'm like, oh, like I should try something like
Myra
this.
checking people out.
Not like that.
Creeper.
But you know, like when you add somebody or like make a new friend or you're looking at people's like Instagram posts, I'm like, wow, like I wish I could like post like this.
Yeah.
And it's not something that naturally comes to me, I guess.
I've thought about it too, where what is social media? Is it like there is a lot of bad in there, but there's some cool stuff, because like I always bitch, I'm like, oh, I hate social media, why do I have to do this and that? But we've made some cool, like the friends that we have made through Brittany
Yes.
is an example, like a connection that we made through Instagram. She's local, she's great, she's wonderful, and she's awesome. And then she invited us to her wedding. What the fuck? What is that? Like we have a seat at her wedding. Like
That's pretty
like
crazy.
it's kind of weird. Like,
yeah.
it's not, but like that's what social media should do. But you have to go through all these waves of like, and it's actually, I honestly, if it was just all real people, I'd be cool. But like these bots, and I showed her like how my Instagram, it's all like male Instagram, female Instagram are two different worlds. And I really wish someone would fix that
100%.
and just show me who I'm fucking following. I don't want, and just show me puppies and cat memes, okay? I don't care about this Instagram model that's trying to buy my thing and show me their ass and try to get me to subscribe to their OnlyFans and whatever. And then the thing is, if you sit there and you're like, what the fuck is this, Myra? If you sit there and you watch it for like 1-2 seconds, your next 4 fucking recommendations is that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, come on.
You know, and I've never thought about it for you guys.
Yeah,
like,
me either.
Because for girls, I feel like it's like they're trying to sell us products or things like that.
100%.
But it's never like, oh, I'm going to put this mail out here, like go buy whatever on OnlyFans. Like it's never that. It's always like hair products, like fashion, things like that for us.
She'll tell you. I asked her, like, I'm not even being nosy, like what's on her phone. I'm like, hey, what's on your timeline? I just want to see, like, is this in your space yet? Has this came on your timeline? I would just be like, I don't know. I just ask you something random that's on my timeline. I'm like, are you seeing this? And you're like, no. I'm like, why is it? And it's truly, there's something different about, and it's nothing that, because I've tried this. I put myself as a female on Instagram for a while.
It can hear you though. It can hear your conversation.
It hears everything. It tracks everything. So it knows I was lying. Like it knew it right there.
You're like, this is a guy.
I'm like, what the fuck is this? But anyway, hey,
it's crazy because he unfollows and then they come back.
Yes. But hey, we're approaching an hour. We've lost all the sunlight, and the cops are definitely going to come and be like, what the fuck are these 3 brown people in this really nice park doing?
This really nice white neighborhood.
Right. But hey, look, if you guys want to come practice in self-proclaimed from Myra white neighborhood joking, all jokes. It's yoga. We love everyone here. Please come by. Follow us, Train with Sand, all one word, train as you're training with sand, SAND, on Instagram. I will send you the location. We train Monday and Wednesdays. If we get bigger, we'll open up another day, but that is the schedule for today. Tell a friend that you know a friend in San Diego that teaches yoga and has a podcast. Please share it. Thanks, Myra. Thanks, Deliz, for this awesome podcast episode. And until next time, please remember to take a nice deep inhale, subtle exhale, and be kind to yourself. We're out.
Bye.
Good night.